Good afternoon from sunny Calgary. Good afternoon, Pastor Patience. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Miss Zika. I'm doing well, thank you.
Yes, you're
What about
looking.
you?
I'm fine, and you're looking amazing as always.
Thank you, my love.
Welcome, everybody, to Sika Educates. As I said about an hour and 45 minutes ago, I was waiting to have a very special guest on today for us to talk about how to preserve and look after our bodies, because that's at the end of the day is what is carrying us around and allowing us to do the things that we need to do. Please, when you join this live video, I beg of you, please share the video on your personal profile page. It doesn't cost you anything, and you might just be saving a life. There's somebody that is praying for a word, and this might just be that word that that person has been praying for as something that is going to bring the divine healing. What better than for you to be the conduit that God is using to bless somebody else's life? So please share the video. I don't want to take a lot of Pastor Patience's time. I'm so excited to learn all that she has to say for us this afternoon. But before I go into it, there are a few disclaimers that I want us all to have and understand. The first one being that both Pastor Patience and myself, we are not medics. We're not medical doctors. We're not none of that. We're here purely expressing and showing experiences that we've had in our personal lives, knowledge that we've acquired along the journey. And let me add this: Pastor Patience is a redox cellular health coach. This is her bread and butter, or one of her many bread and butter. So when she's saying something, it's out of experience and knowledge that she has. A certified redox cellular health coach. The other thing also that I wanted to mention here is that we're not here to diagnose any illness. You have this, you have that, or prescribe any kind of medication. That's not why we're here. We're just sharing our experiences. So to set the ball rolling this afternoon, Pastor Patience, the thing that we want to learn about, or what we all want to share and discuss this afternoon, is something that is really plaguing our community, people that look like you and I, which is strokes. Strokes are rife in our community. It's taking a lot of lives. People are dying with no reason. So if you're here this afternoon, please, let's all bring our ears here and learn and, want to make our lives better. So what at all is a stroke? When we say somebody has had a stroke, what does it mean? Basically, it means that there is something that is impeding the flow of blood into the brain. We all know that our body needs blood to survive because the blood has the oxygen. So if any part of your body is starved of blood and oxygen, it either has temporary or permanent damage, or it completely dies out. So the things that are causing your brain to not have oxygen and blood is two things. There's either plaque that is gathered inside your blood, your vessels, and so the blood is not able to flow through, or there's some blood vessel has burst inside your brain. A clot has dislodged, and that is what has caused this problem to happen. I don't want to talk too much. I want to hand this over to Pastor Patience. Good afternoon once again, and we're here to hear you. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, Miss Zika, and all the viewers on Zika Educates. Welcome to our education platform today. Zika says something about stroke, and we all know that it's one of the major diseases that has been affecting a lot of people, especially people with our color or our descendant. Where we're from, and those that they will be coming is going to affect them. So what can we do to not just eradicating it completely, but what can we do to reduce or to avoid this kind of disease?
Mm.
This is what we're going to talk about today. If you love this message and you love someone, you want someone to know about it, please share this video for us. And you are sharing it, as you are sharing, you are spreading the good gospel. So please share it for us. We always say something that education is a means to an end, but not an end itself. Just as the science keeps what? Evolving. It's changing every minute, every second. Yesterday, I was reading a lot about something that they found out. This morning, I was reading something, and it's all about molecules. This morning, I was reading something about how they're trying to stabilize amino acid molecules. So I'm a person, I'm always researching because I'm in that field, always learning something about molecules. What the next world, that's where the next world is. That's where the science world is now. So why do we want to be obsolete? People with my color, your color, we are always last to hear anything because we don't want to learn new stuff. We want to be where we have been, just that. We don't want to know much more. But today, there's something that has been striking us all. You may have a family member that suffered from that. I may have a family member or yourself, you suffered from a stroke. And how can we reduce the risk of stroke? That's what we're talking about today. So Sika first said, it can be two things. Either you have plaques or there's an obstruction in your vessel. And what caused that obstruction? That is the root cause. What caused that plaque? That is the root cause. So today, that is what we're going to talk about. We don't deal with the surfaces of ailment or the causes of stuff. Redox cellular approach, we go to the deep, the roots, the root of the issue. So what caused the plaque? Scientifically, they will say two things. Cellularly, we will say four things, three or four things that cause what? Stroke. So today we're going to talk about the roots. What caused it? What caused the plaque? What caused the obstruction in the arteries, somewhere the veins, nerves, anywhere? It can be so many things. And also it can be the chemical flow in your body. What caused that? That's why in redox field we say four things. Because people do not think about the oxygen flow in their body. That is something that is important to them. So somebody may be sitting there for years, no exercise, no move of their body. I used to teach this little movements in your body. You don't tap some part of your body. I used to teach about tapping your feet, tapping your fingers, flicking your fingers, tapping your inner arm, like right here, tapping it. I used to teach all those things here, little exercises that we do that can help us to eradicate or reduce the risk of bad oxygen flow in our body. Do you have rich oxygen blood flow in your body? And that is the question. Anyone who does not have oxygen rich blood flow in your body, you are at risk of many, many diseases, including stroke that we're talking about this today, including high blood pressure, diabetes, all kinds of diseases, and MS, multiple sclerosis, and all these arthritis that you go through. So you say, oh, I have sciatica nerve damage. What damage that nerve? What is happening in there? Why is it clogged? Why there are plaques in there? What caused it? All because there is no signal. That is the root cause. All that I've been saying, and a lot more that I didn't say. All because the root causes, there is no communication between the cells. That is why The blood was flowing or it was clotting, and then there was no signal for an organ or a cell or a tissue that is responsible to help the blood flow. Didn't hear that, there has to be some amino acid, there has to be some this, and we need more of this, we need more of A, we need more of the air, we don't have enough oxygen there. The oxygen in your body couldn't hear it because there's no signal. Let me give you a pure example of it. We all use cell phones. I have one of mine here, right? We all use cell phones. And this cell phone right here, if I'm trying to call Sika in Canada, I live in America, and then my tower, the phone company that I use, let's say it's Verizon company, and maybe Sika uses AT&T or T-Mobile or any kind of, or the same, we use the same Verizon.
Mm-hmm.
But Sika lives in a different place. We don't live in the same house. So I'm trying to call Sika, because if there is an obstruction of the tower of Sika's place, where the signal, the cell phone signal supposed to signal to Sika, pass through and gets to Sika's phone, that someone is calling, Pastor Patience is calling, Sika will not be able to answer my phone calls. And then I may think that, oh, Sika ignored my call, so let me do my own thing. Then I can even stay away. If I call like 10 times, Sika did not pick up, then I'm going to say, okay, Sika doesn't want to pick up my call again, so let me just stop talking to Sika and then do my own thing. The same thing with our body system. If there's an obstruction in the signal, the cellular signal of our body, if there is any obstruction there, the body will not be able to communicate. And then the organ, the cell, the tissue that is responsible for that communication, trying to, let's say, my brain is trying to communicate to my nervous system. My nervous system is trying to get information to the brain. The brain is getting into the, my gut area, my gut, and the gut is trying to get it to my brain, and the brain feeding the nervous system. It's just like that. Everything has to flow. This is giving information every second, every minute. But if there is an obstruction in my gut, like I have indigestion, it's going to obstruct my central nervous system or my brain. That is why in cellular field, we say that your gut is your first brain. And now they are now saying the same thing, that your gut is your first brain. Why? Whatever, if your gut, your system, what you were eating, if your gut area is not responding well, because that's what is going to feed the entire body. If I eat a certain food that is not aligning with my gut, my system, I'm going to be maybe throwing up or something, having bloating stomach or something like that. Or maybe I'm producing a lot more acid in my body. The pancreas is releasing a lot more acid than is needed. It's going to hurt me. Something is going to happen. I'm going to have something, maybe acid reflux, or I can have leaky gas.
Yeah.
Can have leaky gas, and it can affect my brain, because when you have leaky gas, and maybe microbiome in your body is not working well, when you have leaky gas, the leaky gas is getting into your bloodstream. It's messing up your entire body, your entire system. And then the bad microbiome, those things can even run into your brain, into your brain. And it is also the toxins from the leaky gas can mess up your entire blood, your entire body. You can have a lot of infections, and also it can get into your brain. And a lot of toxins will be running all over your body. But the thing started from my stomach. It started from my stomach, started from my gut. So the entire body is always communicating and working in line. And if there's an obstruction, it can stop the blood flow. It can stop the oxygen flow. It can stop the blood, thinning or clotting or something like that. It's going to affect it. So the reason why we have all these kind of diseases is that there is not proper flow, or there is not a proper signal in our body system. And how can we help the body to signal and get all the information that the body needed, the cells needs, and all those things that they need? How can we do that? There's one thing that we can do. You need to make sure that your cellular radar signaling molecule, which is the responsible for all these things that are going on in our body, the communication system, it is the chain system of communication in your body, you have enough to do the work that is supposed to be done in your body. So how do we get stroke? How do we get stroke? The root cause is if you do not have enough of the radar signaling molecules in your body, then the duties, the responsibilities, the work of your body functions cannot be possible. Ms. Sika, I'll hand over to you and you come back to me whenever you want to.
Thank you so much, Pastor Patience. So Pastor Patience has given us a lot of information, a lot. I'm laughing because it's like, wow, this is fantastic information. Now, let me break it down. Let's go down to basics. Let's go down to baby level here. So what Pastor Patience is saying is this. Me, as I'm sitting here, at the very, very fundamental core bits of my human persona, sat here, is a cell. A cell becomes a tissue becomes an organ. Different organs make up my whole body that you're seeing here. At the very fundamental levels of all humanity is the cell. If the cell is not right, everything else falls apart. The cell is life. Life and death is in the hand of the cells in our bodies. So we pick a cell. What is in the cell? The cell is made up of different components, but the one that Pastor Patience is referring to here with all she's taught us this afternoon is a part called the mitochondrion. Pastor P, how do you Americans say it?
Mitochondria.
You see me, I can't say it too. Mitochondrion. Now, in the mitochondrion, one of the functions of the mitochondrion, as she was saying, the signaling that she was talking about, the fact that I can't hear her calling, let's liken that to the cell. Different cells in different parts of your body. The cell in the brain, the cell in your heart, where the pumping is happening, the blood is being pumped. The two cells in the two parts of your body, they can't hear each other. Your brain is saying, this blood is too thick for me. I need it to be thin. Your heart is not hearing it for the thinning to happen. So it just keeps pumping and increasing the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
When you shake a can of Coke long enough, it pops. Why? Because the pressure built in there is too much. It can't be contained inside the can of Coke. So when the pressure build is too much, something has to give. So it explodes. That can be likened to the blood vessels inside your brain. One of it pops.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's blood leaking through your brain, something that should never happen. And now you have a stroke because the signaling between the brain and your heart, where the blood is, it's not happening. They can't hear each other. Pastor P is calling me. I can't hear her. I'm trying to call her back. She also can't hear me because there's an obstruction in the communication. The signaling between her in the States and me in Canada, they're not working. This is the fundamental core reason why these things are happening. Orthodox medicine has done a lot of good for Pastor P, myself, and all of us here. We're not knocking that. But we're saying that redox has been, or cellular health has been the only most recent scientific breakthrough where medicine is now digging deeper. We don't just want to be treating symptoms. Oh, I have a headache. Pastor P will give me Tylenol. My tummy hurts. Then they give me, I have malaria. They give you artesunate. Why do you have malaria? Because when God made us as humans, he gave us everything. He equipped us with everything that the body needs to be able to heal itself. So the cells, when you're born, they have the redox in there already to heal itself. But as you grow older, you face this dirty world that we've made dirty ourselves with. We put so much toxins out there. Life is so stressful. You don't have money. You're thinking too much. You know, the stress is building up. All these different things. And aging means that the redox signaling molecule level is going down. And I just found out recently for normal people, it's like 10% every decade. Imagine. So you're 30 and you're looking nice. By the time you're 40, you're holding your waist and your back. Pastor P, I can't walk. Pastor P, I can't sit down. My back is killing me. My back is hurting. I can't sit down. You have high blood pressure. You have all kinds of things going on. And in our midlife crisis, that is what is happening to a lot of us. We can't even tell anybody about it, and we're quiet about it. But redox, once you find redox and you start topping up what your body already has with more of the same at that cellular level, things begin to change. Pastor Patience, let me hand this over to you before I get too excited.
Okay. Let me just continue where Sika ended right now. Sika just mentioned about mitochondria and redox. And in the old days, Sika, when we went to school, you know, we did our science there. We knew that redox is byproduct, you know. It wasn't something that we knew much about. And so somebody may be a doctor right now, but they never heard about redox.
Yes.
Because they don't know what it does, because they are not in the cellular field.
Yes.
Right now, all those that they want to be modernized, they want to follow the science, and those that they are evolving in their field of science are learning to incline their knowledge. Some people are just obsolete. They are still sitting there. Let me bring this analogy. You know, in 20 years ago, there was no Facebook. We wouldn't have been able to have this thing that we are having right here. No. A lot of people are getting knowledge.
Yes.
And as I'm speaking right now, I may have a young person who knows nothing about Facebook and doesn't want to use, you know, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, any social media. The only thing they know is YouTube. YouTube has been there for so many years. That's where they stay, including people that are close to me. People that are close to me knows, you know, they know nothing about social media. They think that it is a place of people fighting, people gossiping, people doing all the, because they are obsolete. The same way, some people, if you talk to them about redox, they call me, oh, I'm interested, but I have to talk to my doctor first. I'm going to show it to my doctor first. Remember, Sika, I don't know if you have listened to Dr. Carmen. He said that the last person you have to talk to about your redox, if you are interested, is your doctor, because they know nothing about this.
Yeah.
Only few of them.
Yes.
And Dr. Carmen is the only American triple board doctor, the whole America. And she's no more practicing conventional medicine. She's a functional medical doctor now, because she doesn't want to be giving that thing to people anymore. So she's using redox and other things in her field. And she's the only triple board doctor in the whole America. Doctor in medical field, in, you know, medical field. Yeah. But she's now practicing what? Functional medicine using redox signaling molecules. Why she is that all her family members, they are big scientists. Her father is one of the big ones in the world. It's in their blood. But she found out that this is not where I want to go. The world is changing. Since penicillin, this is the next breakthrough that the science, you know, has found. This is the next after penicillin long years ago. So now let's talk about mitochondria. Why you don't need to ask your doctor, your physician, oh, I found something, it's called redox. That doctor has no time of doing the research, going to PubMed or going to Radar Science to learn something, or going to a scholar.google.com to learn anything about it. It's not because of you that she's going to spend hours learning about radars. And it takes months to learn about what it is, to understand it well. And so it is up to you to take your life, your health into your own hands.
That's right.
You try to wait on your physician, you may not make it.
True.
If I tried to wait on them, I wouldn't have made it.
Yes.
I wouldn't have been sitting here talking about redox. Another thing is that, as I was asking Sika, that we went to school, some of us didn't hear about mitochondria. Most of you never heard about it. You don't know what it is. But let me say that we have something called mitochondria declined. Aging, what affects it to be declined as we age, as we take in all these drugs, which has LD50. And somebody may ask, what is LD50? LD50 means whatever, those conventional things that you've been taking, medication you've been taking, for the FDA to be approved, it has to have what LD50 means. Those mouse that they tested on them, 50% must die. Yes, before they can approve it. And that was the field I was too. So let me pass that and then move on. Mitochondrial decline can be genetic. Your gene, what is your gene? Maybe your family, they don't grow, older, 50 something, they are all going, 60, they are all going. So for in your family, your mitochondria, your cellular health declines very, very fast. Some people can be 100 and something. They are like my family, so 120 over. So their cellular field, they have stronger genetic. What about you? It can also be the things, oxidative stress symptoms. What we are inhaling here, what we are breathing in, metals that we are touching, all the toxins, the food that you eat, chemicals that we use in our homes, our hair, cream that you use on your skin, very, very dangerous. Women, listen to me, the creams that you use to, some of them has very strong toxins in there, very, very bad ones. And you need to be very careful. And every time something gets to your skin, it gets to your bloodstream, it gets to every cell too. Every cell, it gets to every cell. And so we need to be very careful. You are damaging your cells. That is why you damage it to the point that it damages your mitochondria. Because mitochondria, every time there's a poison or something good in your body, has to work more extra. And the more toxins you put in to destroy the cells, the mitochondria is working overtime. It's working overtime, and you are destroying it. That is why some people, they may take redox. Somebody may take redox. It will take maybe a month, the person is well. Days, the person is well. Weeks, the person is well. But somebody may take whatever. It's because depending on your genetic, your cellular health, what is the damage that is over there at your cellular level in your mitochondria? What is the damage? Mine may be 80%. Yours may be 90%. Somebody may be 50% damage. What is your damage? So when you take the redox, it's going to repair your mitochondria, and so that the mitochondria can also produce more redox to help the one that you are supplementing it, so that your body, all the cells, the damaged cells, can do what? Be repair, renew, rejuvenate, and regenerates. function better. All that I'm saying is that so that your cells can function better. If there's any damaged cell, whereby everyone has that, the cells are damaging every second, Sika, right? As we are speaking, it's
Oh,
dying and it's
yes.
repairing, it's dying but if your cell is not repairing, like what was happening to me, the cause was by so many things. The overdose of medication they gave to me when I was giving birth to my baby, that we nearly died. That's so many things. My thyroid gland that being removed, and the messing up of doctors that they stopped giving me the levothyroxine, saying that I'm producing by myself, which was not true. There have been so many medical mistakes, and that destroyed my cellular level to the point that my cells were not repairing. And then if it wasn't that I also have a very strong genes, and taking the Redos, I wouldn't have been here.
That's true.
I wouldn't have been here because they gave up on me. So for us to save our lives, we need to make sure there are no plaques in our arterial level. Your arteries are firm. It's working right. Your body is responding to every message that is going through your body system, especially your nerves, your nerves. So many people have nerves damages. I always talk about nerves. I will never speak without saying nerves in there. You see, there's so many people, there's something on the tip of the nerve. It's called synapses. That's so many of us. The synapses is dim. The light cannot get the signal. It is what gets the signal. But if the nerve synapses is dying, it cannot respond well to the messages in our system. Wow. So how would you know? You will never know. You will never know. All that you will see is that you are declining in every level, being forgetful. You can't remember stuff. You're getting sick. You're getting allergies. You're getting everything. And some people may not even see any symptoms. All that they may feel is a little discomfort in some part of their body. That's the reason why sometimes you hear some people, they are like, oh, she wasn't sick. She was just sitting here and the person is gone. What caused that? Why there were no symptoms, no plumptons, nothing like that? Because the person body is numb. It is numb. So when sometimes your body can be numbed, that is not receiving any messages to that point that it's not responding to anything because your redos is finished. You have just a little bit in there. But you will never know because you keep going and you keep going and keep going. So, boom, you are not there because your body nerves are numb. And when your nerves are numbed, it's so dangerous that you may touch your body and you feel nothing. That happened to me. Even if you were cutting my leg, I wouldn't have feel anything because my nerves were numb, nothing. I didn't have feelings in it, nothing. Wow. Couldn't sense anything. I couldn't smell. I couldn't taste anything. So all my sensories, motors were also declining, heavily declining. That's why I couldn't touch things. I would hold a glass, something, it will just fall out of my hands. That's why my flexes and my coordination were bad. Because as soon as you have all these damages at your cellular level, it declines your mitochondria and it declines the flow of redox molecules in your body. And no one has enough redox in their body. We all don't have enough. So we need to supplement everybody. And redox that we're talking about, we all need it. Everybody needs it. So, Mystica, I will end it here and then you continue.
Something really exciting that I heard Pastor Patience talk about in her whole explanation, and what I have deduced from all of this is that, from what Pastor P is saying, you don't have to wait. That's what a lot of us are thinking. You're probably listening to her about me. I'm not sick. No part of my body is hurting. These people are sat here talking about I don't have headache. I don't have anything. So I don't think this redox thing is for me. And you're sitting there and you're listening. What she said, what I got out of it is that before something even starts triggering your body for you to feel a twinge, a pain, an ache, a bump or bruise on some part of your body, the decline that is happening inside of you has been going on for years. Declining, declining. It's just not telling you it's declining. And oftentimes, if you procrastinate, you don't take action, you don't do anything, like you're listening to this video, she's just said that we all need redox. We all need to top up because we don't have enough. As long as you live here, you need more. You don't have enough. You're procrastinating. This thing, I don't need it now. Let me just wait. Maybe when I hit my 50s, when I'm in my 40s, when I start feeling some pain, then I can contact Pastor Patience, or I can call Sika, and Sika will connect me to Pastor Patience. There is no time to sit and wait. I heard you, Pastor P, just before Christmas, talking about 3 of your friends who passed away.
Yes.
I want you to talk about that, please.
Yes. Like, people procrastinate a lot. And those, my friends, one was a medical doctor. And we've been friends since childhood. He's older than me. He was older than now. He's alive. So I still can't get it that he's not here. So when I'm talking about them, excuse me, I may use is or was because I still can't believe it. My brain has not accepted it yet. And one of my friends were talking and said, oh, I found, this person. I was like, wow, where is he? He said, he's in America. I said, where? He said, what? This person lives close to me. And I can't imagine we never met or anything like that. Yeah. So we were talking. I told him about Redox. I'm a person, what Redox does, if I meet any person that I love, I share with them. So I told him what happened to me, and I wouldn't have been here for him talking to me. All that he would have heard was, I'm gone, I'm not here existing anymore. So he was complaining of some little stuff, but he said, oh, I will get into them. Some of them are like, I want to know more, I want to know what is this, I want to just learn a lot. And they will not, because they are, I don't want to use a wrong word here, what's in my mind right now. They just don't want to learn something new. They just want to stick to what they know. What they've known, that's it. So I saw that he was like that. So I decided, okay, let me just let him go. He said, I'll get back to you, and never did. And it was within weeks, not less than 2 weeks. I think God sent me to him, but he refused. Less than 2 weeks, he went to to work, and then fell and did not come back. The other one and had stroke, fell, had stroke, and did not come back. The other one that we started our ministries, everything together. Yes, told him about it. He said, oh, let me go to Ghana. When I come back, then I will get it. Went to, going to Ghana, got to the UK airport, and it's called Heathrow Airport, right?
Heathrow, yes.
Heathrow Airport, okay. Heathrow Airport. And then he fell too. He fell and also did not come back. The other one, they are all doctors, have doctor's degree too. Some are medical field, medical doctors, and all of them, 3 of them, they are all doctors. They are all doctors. And the other one said, okay, that's a book doctor. Let me finish my PhD, graduated on Saturday like this, and Thursday he passed out, had stroke, died, did not come back. All 3, the same thing. They all had what? Stroke and died, did not come back.
Hmm.
You can have, if you have a serious arterial damages, can be so many things, not that clotting, not just plaque. It can be a lot of things that we don't know. We have no idea, especially when your cells are not getting the signals.
Hmm.
When they are not getting the signals, you know, when you have plaques or something, if your cells that's supposed to clean your system, your arteries are hearing, having the signal, strong signal, will be able to clean it for you, whereby you have enough of the redox signaling molecules.
Hmm.
That's what gives the signal. If the signal can be louder, it's like somebody calling me and my volume is low. I will not be able to hear your call. Because now I put my volume all the way down. So even if I don't look at it, I will never see. I'll maybe bring it up a little bit. And if I'm in my bedroom or kitchen or somewhere and somebody is calling me, I will not be able to hear it if the phone is not close to me. The same thing. If your body systems are not getting the signal, that's why I want to dwell more. And nobody knows. The problem is you don't know. Nobody knows if your systems are getting the signals. You have no idea. So it is essential and paramount for everyone to be on radars, because you don't know what's going on in your body. And your own body can do what? Can heal itself, can repair, renew, rejuvenate, and also detect the damaged cells. That's the most important. Detecting the damaged cells, and then repairing it, renewing it. If it cannot be renewed, it will restore, bring new one there. That's the reason why I keep drinking this Redox. And my own body found out that there's supposed to be a gland here, and that gland is not there. So what are they doing? Now, my thyroid medication has been reduced, and my own body is producing more, some of the thyroid hormone. Isn't this amazing? It's not possible. I asked my doctor who did that search, and he was the head of endocrinologist in the whole New England. The whole New England. He was the head of it. And I asked him, he said, it's not possible. I said, can it grow back? He said, no, it's not possible. There's no way. And now, as I'm taking the Redox, my own thyroid gland started growing, because the body detected this is supposed to be there and it is not there. That is why when you keep using the Redox, your skin changes. If you have scar, if you have blemishes, you have facial, anything, and you keep using the gel, taking the Redox, not just using the gel alone. You have to drink it for coordination, for everything to zinc. So somebody said, oh, can I use just the gel? Can I use just the liquid? No, it works together. We did this. The scientists did it in a way that it will work together. You can use one. And also, most people will need what is called detox. You need detox. But when you want to put them on radar detox, they are like, oh, it's too hard to do. So I will show them the regular detox to do. Your body has a lot of toxins. And whenever you have a lot of toxins, there's going to be an obstruction of movements in your body, oxygen movement, signals, everything. It will obstruct the communication system in your body. And so everyone needs to be on Redox. That is where the scientific world is going. There is the new revolutionary product that has been scientifically tested, and it has been approved that it impacts your cardiovascular system, your genetics pathways. One time we come and teach about the pathways. I love genetic pathways. If the pathways are blocked, it's like me coming to where I live or going to my village. And then if there's a river that is, there's a river that is up over there and it's blocking the way, and I can't get to, it's one road. that are supposed to pass and I cannot get to my town, there's no way I'll be able to get to my village. There's no way. And so the same thing with the pathways, genetic pathways. If my genetic pathways are blocked, some of them, there is not going to be any communication. The information that your body, my brain needs, cannot get to my brain. If my gut is giving information to my brain, it cannot get there. If my brain is getting information from my nervous system, it's not going to get there because the pathway is blocked. And there may be so many things that can block it. And we will never know. Some of the things, most of the things, the x-rays, their blood work, their scans, whatever you will do, it will not show. Have you been to doctors that you've done every test that they want you to do, and then they say nothing is wrong with you, but you yourself, you are not feeling well, and they still say, your test shows that nothing is wrong, your x-ray shows nothing is wrong. How many people have been in that field, and then so many things, the next day the person is gone, the next day the person is paralyzed, but the person has been to their physicians so many times, complaining of headache, complaining of some stiffness somewhere, complaining of some, something not working right, cannot sleep at night, I keep wake, I'm up. And there's no solution for you because your blood work says everything is fine. Your x-ray showed that everything is fine. Your scan, your MRI, everything showed that everything is fine. So what do we want them to do? This is above them, above their knowledge, above what they know. And so your own body, that is how God created us, that your own body can do the miracle for you. You don't have to wait. Your own body can do everything for you. That's how you need redox signaling molecules. And redox is what? It is native. It's not natural. It is native. It's already in your body. It is already in there. So when you need redox, you have heard enough from us. And if you need redox, contact me. Contact me, Sika, or contact me directly at redoxmiracle.teamasia.com. Do you want to learn more? You want to learn more about redox? Go to redoxscience.com and you can learn more. You can go to discoverredox.com. There are many sites that I can, direct you to, but these two, go there. If you still want to know more, like you want to call me right away, you can find my number on my cover photo. My name on Facebook here is Patience O. Edwards. You go there and then you click on my cover photo. My number is there. You can call me directly or send me a text first. Send me a text first, because sometimes some people, they may call you at all time, obstruct you. I do videos a lot. You may cut off my video. Please send a text first so that I can get back to you. And also you can give me your information when you click my website. Give me your information, bring it there, go to redoxmiracle.teamasia.com, and then we can talk over there. Yes, we can talk over there. And please, also, I want to remind you, please, put your country code. Put your country code. If you put your country code, I'll be able also to contact you. I'll be able to but if you don't put your country code, I wouldn't know where you are. I wouldn't know where you are. So, Miss Sika, I'll hand over to you. You can also send me a message through my messenger. Also, I respond to people quickly. And also there, my email, I respond to people quickly over there. Stay blessed. We'll hand over to you.
Pastor P, I'm going to tell you something that's going to make you very excited. Let me take my glasses off before I start crying. I started taking Redox 15 months ago. This is the 16th month now. We're in February. And when I started taking this, Pastor P, and I don't think it's something I've ever really told you that much about, but I've had a lot of surgery on my knees. A lot. I've had, on this particular leg I'm talking about, I've had at least 3 incisions on the knee alone, different times. They botched the surgery and then they tried to fix it. It didn't work. And they had to put some metal bits to hold things in place. Ever since that last surgery to put the metal stuff in there,
Mm-hmm.
I've lost sensation on the outer part of my lower leg. So from
Mm-hmm.
my knee down to my feet, I can't feel anything, or I haven't been able to feel on that
Mm-hmm.
side. My leg could be on fire. People pinch me, punch me. I can't feel anything. So
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt. Do you know when you were saying about redox, when you touch your skin? So I went to put my hand there, and for the
Mm-hmm.
first time, I pinched myself
Mm-hmm.
and it hurt.
It
I
hurts.
was so
Yeah.
excited.
Pause. Yeah.
Just 2 months on.
Yes. Now the signal can pass through because it's not numbed anymore. It's not numbed anymore. That's why some people, their body is numb and they can't feel anything. So they are, oh no, I'm okay. They are not, your body is like dying, at the verge of dying. Can't feel anything, can't sense anything. It happened to me. It happened to me. So I know what I'm talking about. And also based on my studies, the knowledge that I acquired in education, in the field of in the field of cellular um, biology, I can tell you some people, their body is just not. So they can't feel anything. Even for you now, if you did not touch, you wouldn't have known that it's been working. You don't know how long it's been working. That part has been repaired. It was damaged completely, couldn't feel anything. Now it is restored, it is repaired, it is regenerated. Hallelujah.
So excited. I don't know what to do with myself. You don't understand. Somebody was saying, why are you being so anal about it? It's just your leg.
Wow.
There's nothing that beats walking around and knowing that if your leg catches fire, you won't feel it until half of
Mm-mm.
your leg is
Yeah.
burnt. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Thank
So
God for that.
yeah,
Thank
I'm
Kratos.
so I'm so happy. Yes, thank you and thank
That
Radio.
means your nerves there is also working now, can hear the communication.
Yes.
I always talk to you, Sika, about your sacral nerves. You see, so now it's working. And also, let me bring this in. The reason why you need redox is that there are your limbs, your lymphatic nerves or nodes, your lymphatic nodes. You need to, some of you is shutting down that you don't know. That's why your doctors are not seeing that. They are not going to see that. No x-ray, nothing will show that your lymph nodes are, shutting down. But the redox will tell you because there are some lymph nodes over there, where Sika couldn't feel anything. That means the lymph nodes were not active. It was not working. And if it's not working, it's going to affect other things. That's why your body, maybe you can gain a lot of weight. And when your lymph nodes are shutting down, you have bloating, nothing is working right in your system. You gain a lot of weight, you do everything, it's not working, collagen will be low, everything, because your lymph nodes are not responding well. And also your peripheral nerves. It's all the nerves from your head to the sole of your feet. Some of them are just numb. It's not responding well. If one part is affected, it's going to affect other parts. It's going to affect how is blood and oxygen going to flow through Sika's body, because that part through her feet, because that node over there is not responding well. The nerves, I would just say the cells over there are not responding well. So she may have issues. That's why your legs used to swell a lot. When you sit, that your foot will be swelling, your leg will be swelling. Now, do you have it?
Mm-mm.
You
No
don't
more.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it repaired when that place was repaired. And you don't know when it repaired. It's just now that I said it and you touch yours. Because if you don't touch it, it's like when I told you to touch the down, of your bum. And I said, you were telling me about a pain that you were experiencing. I said, it's not there where you're experiencing the pain. The pain is from what? The downside of your bum. I said, have you been having pain there? And you said what?
No.
No.
And then
Sika
you
said
said
no.
pinch it. I'm like,
And I said, pinch it, and she was screaming. She was screaming. So it's better you come to me if you need redox. Please, it's not sold anywhere. There's more into it. It is a therapy. It is redox therapy. Sika didn't know that she's suffering from a place. She's having a severe pain there. And I said, the pain is not there. The root cause is over here. That's where it is. That's where your lymph nodes is. That's where that the root of that nerve, that is where you're having the pain. The root is over there. She touched it and she screamed. Yeah. So it's better contact me because I give more. I give extra, extra, extra. I'm not those kind. They just give you the riddles and they turn their back. You call me for everything. Whatever you're going through, just call me. I will help you. Have a very broad knowledge, more than I can say it here. Here I am limited. So we have to watch the words that we are even coming out. Yeah, because we are limited, we can't say a lot. But if you join our Zoom or anything like, then we can tell you more. Or if you call me one-on-one, then I can tell you more. Yes. So Miss Zika, hand over to you.
I'm so excited that the heavens orchestrated everything through social media and my path crossed with Pastor P. Sometimes,
I'm
like
so happy
today,
to.
when I'm laughing and I'm giggling so much and I can't sit still, I'm just sitting and thinking about, so what would have happened? Because I've had 17 operations, incisions from different parts of my body. What quality of life would I have had? I could have been not here anymore. You hear one day and there's no more Sika Educates because the person behind it is 6 foot under. It can happen. Pastor P lost her friends. I've lost some. It can happen to anybody. So this is not the time for you to just listen, and just let me just put it to one side. I'll deal with it later. Pastor P has spoken extensively about redox. I have redox all around me. All around me. I'm in my
Yes,
office. I
I'm
have
here.
redox
I
all
have this
around
too.
me. You
I have
see,
mine here.
it's my redox all
Uh-huh.
around
You
me.
see the big one, Sika has the big one. I have the Olympus one, and the case,
Yes.
it's the same thing in there. But I have this one because this is portable for me. Can take it anywhere. There are other radar stuff that we also have. Which one is that?
This
Can't
is
see.
the gel.
Oh, okay. Something is blocking it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gel.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we have other things. We have this is Rados energy. Two, if you don't have enough energy, you need energy. The work that you do requires energy. We have Rados energy here. We have Rados mood also for mood. Mood. Everybody understands what mood is. So for mood, and it does more. It does more, not just the mood. Helps you to sleep better. It helps you to calm down. Fathers that you're always screaming at your wife, your children, mothers always screaming, fighting at home, you need Rados mood too. And then you need collagen. Sika, your thing, your
This
color
is
you're
it.
wearing
This
today,
is
right?
it. This is it.
Yes, yes, yes. The
This is it.
collagen. Collagen supports. It supports the growth and also proliferation and migration of improving and regeneration and the function of recovery of peripheral nerves. That means your entire body, every nerve in your entire body. This collagen, that's what it does.
Mhm.
It supports the growth, cells growth. It supports what? Cells growth. That's what it does. Proliferation, cleans every cell, all the nerves. There's something on the nerve that protects the nerves is called myelin. And the big one is Schwann what cell. That's the big mother. And all the myelin is part of it. So that myelin that is protecting your nerves, if it's damaged, your nerves will not be able to hear the communication that has to go through your body. So you need collagen, you need redox liquid, you need redox gel for the activation of the cell synapses that is dead. You need both and this. So we have other things. We have redox mind too, right? We have
Mhm.
redox mind. Where is my redox mind? I think I don't have it here. Yeah, we have redox mind. See, I can show yours if you have it
I
with
don't
you.
have it near
I
me.
don't have it. Yeah, it's the same like these ones. Yeah, but we have redox mind and also like your mind. If you're being forgetful, you can't remember things. You go to school, your kids can't remember stuff. They are delayed in speed. They are delayed in so many things. Please, you need these things to help them. Call me and tell me what's going on so I can give you the right things that you need. You need to talk to me. Just like the same thing as you go to your physician's office and they give you your prescription, the same thing I'll give you the Redox prescription, what you need, what are your needs. That's what I'm going to give to you. So don't hesitate. I'm not I'm there for everybody. I help people, and that is my mission on this earth, to help people live their best lives. That's all that.
So before I allow Pastor Patience to conclude with her last words, there are a few things that I just wanted to remind us all about. Redox at this particular point in time, it's not available in Africa as yet because we don't have the numbers. So maybe you're sitting in Africa, you're listening to this and you wish you could have it. The first thing that we would ask of you to do humbly is that you kindly share this video so other people can also hear what you've heard today, and on other videos on Pastor Patience's platform, on here on Sika Educates. Please share the videos, please. And when you do that, you get a lot more people interested. And then Pastor Patience can go and say, you know what, we have a lot of people back in Africa that could use Redox too, and the company could be persuaded to drop ship there, and we can also get the products there. So that's what we need to do now in order to enable that to happen. Number 2, Pastor Patience says, contact me, I'll help you. Somebody will be listening, but why? Can just go and get my own Redox and take it however I want. It has instructions on what you need to do. The point is that we are all very different. My genes and yours are different. Blood type different. What I am different. Our makeup and composition is very different. And you may have different issues to me. The fact that I take 10 ounces a day and you have to take 1 ounce a day because your issues are different to mine, and your ability for your body to absorb a lot of it at once is very different. So please, you need the assistance of a cellular health practitioner or a cellular health coach like Pastor Patience, who's been certified, trained, and certified. She knows what she's saying. You heard what she said today. Mio, I'm not a cellular health coach yet. You heard what she said. Look at all this knowledge, all the nuggets that she has for us today. So please, please, don't just go somewhere. Oh, now that I've seen what Pastor Patience and Sika are carrying, I'll just go to Etsy, eBay.
We don't have it there, Miss Sika. We always, they tell us to give this warning out. Please, Redox is not sold anywhere apart from coming through someone who is a Redox practitioner. People have got it there. Last time somebody inboxed me, Sika, he said she heard it from your platform. And I bought Redox gel, a pack of Redox. I said, we don't sell in a pack. So what pack are you talking about? And it did not, he said it didn't work. I said, where did you get it from? You didn't get it from me. Sika doesn't sell Redox. So where did you get it from? Up to now, a week now, she has not responded. And she lives in Ghana. So how did you get Redox? We don't have it in Africa. And this little girl, I don't know if she sells it or not. Some people, they just want to say, where did you get it? And that answer, she was able to follow me, inbox me, but could not answer. Every time Sika is saying, don't go out there. We don't know what's in there. Anybody can put, we all know that fake stuff out there, duplicate stuff out there. We do not sell it out there. And you need to be guided. You need instructions to be taken it. Everybody's composition, your whatever is different. You don't take the same as I would take. Sika cannot take the same as I take. I can't take what Sika takes because what her needs is not the same as my needs. And so you need to be very careful what you putting into yourself, into your body to get right out, absorb into yourself. You don't want any duplicate. You don't want any fake stuff. Anything that is, typed by someone, I don't want to use that. Be careful. Be careful. That is a warning. Be very careful. Yes. Don't go out there. If you go, don't go to Google also like, oh, let me go to Google and research about Redox. Go to scholar.google.com. That's where people that they need knowledge, people that they want to learn something, people that they want to. This is not somebody's backyard thing. This is a scientific product. It's a study in the university. Your child who is in the high school is studying right now about radon. When you went to school, you did not.
Mm-mm.
You did not. I am 53. I did not. Didn't know anything about radon. Never heard of it until later in my life. So please don't go out there. It is not a backyard. Somebody asked me, is it African thing? Because we are from Africa. And this person was like, yeah, I said it's like things that the way you and Sika talks about it, it's like the thing that African people sell in cars. I cried. I swear to my father's grave. I've never swear on Facebook. That thing really hurt me deep, deep down to the core of my body. Do you know how much money, how much research they've done to stabilize redox? And for you to come and say that thing, it really it was very painful. The person degraded it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the way you people say, the way you talk about that, that's everything. It's your own body doing it. That's how you were created. Go and learn your science. Oh yeah, it's like the thing they sell in cars in Africa. That is sad. Please, if you can't help things, don't hurt people. If people are giving information, sacrificing their life, please don't. If you don't know, don't say anything. It's better to shut your mouth than to speak and hurt people. It's not right. It's not good. Don't do that. Go do your own research and learn about what rados is. If you want to gain knowledge, go to radosscience.com. Radosscience.com. Or go to discoverrados.com, or go to PubMed. That's the government site. Go there. There are over 1 million research right now. When I started Radox, Sika, that 4 years ago, it was studying redox. When I was sitting in the classroom studying it, was only 28,000 research that was out there. 4 years later, more than 1 million, because the whole world is researching about redox. They're trying to stabilize, all the scientists trying to stabilize redox. They can't. This was God that helped this man to be able, and the scientists that were involved, they started this redox I'm talking about, trying to stabilize it at Harvard University. So it is not backyard stuff. So don't call me and say, oh, it's like this. No, because we are from Africa doesn't mean it's an African thing. We've been inclined. Stabilize.
I'm so excited to see this, Pastor P. We're ending the video, but I couldn't help but share this.
Yes.
Sister Janet, thank you so much for introducing Redox on the platform. I've got in touch with Pastor Patience and ordered and received my Redox, and I'm so excited to start my journey on Redox.
That's amazing. Stabilize. God bless you for doing that. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think she may have another name because yeah. I don't recognize the name. Yeah. Because Facebook people have different names. Yeah. That's amazing. Let a person, Sister Janet, please text me. Let me know who you are.
Yes.
We want to hear so many people. I don't recognize that name. Please send me a text. Maybe different last name. Yeah. Or yesterday somebody called me. The person is called Ijeoma, and I have like 3 of them who bought redox from me. So I'm like, I didn't know which one I was talking to. I didn't know which I was talking to. Yeah.
Oh, she says this is her name. Maybe you know this name.
Oh, I know her. She just got it. You just got it. Thank you. I know her. Yes, I told you. Maybe different last name. Yes. She didn't hesitate. She bought it right away. She did not. My dear sister, God bless you. Follow me. Those people, please follow my page. So I got to know you. And you also got to listen to my videos. I teach a lot over there. It's like I teach a lot of different topics. Then you can understand and get it. Yeah. Okay.
Good. Please do. Please do. Please do.
Say that I didn't contact, but I've been busy. Oh, okay. I think maybe the person. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know that
You
person.
remember?
Yes.
Okay.
I sent you a messages. You haven't responded. Yeah.
Pastor P, what is your last word?
My last word is that don't die before your time, as the Bible says.
Mm,
Why should you die before your time?
mm,
That is in the Bible. He said, why should you ignore knowledge? And why should you die before your time? And that's my
mm.
motto for riddles. Every time I teach about riddles, that's my last message. Do not ignore knowledge. He said, I can't say the word, the whole thing here, because that's an insult. The Bible even said, if you ignore the knowledge and you die before your time, you don't have this, you don't have brain. And I can say it here. It's the CAS platform for myself. I can say that. Yeah. So that's what even the Bible says. So if you have heard this message, this knowledge, take care of your herb, put your herb in your own hands, and
Yes.
don't ignore this message. Share it for other people to hear about it. And also, it's going to help you. You want to enjoy the long life, the longevity, the beauty. Look at Sike's face. For me, my house is so bright. My house has a lot of big windows. So I can't even find a place for my face, like you to see my face. But if you go to my platform, you can see my face. We tried everything back though. Everywhere it was not
You're
working.
still looking
So
amazing
you
and
see the
radiant, Pastor P.
ashy face, that's not how it looks like. But you can look at Sike's face. You've been watching her for years. You know
Yes.
how her face, her skin looks like before and now. And the more you see the changes, the more. Even the fine lines that were on her forehead, look at it now. She has not talked about it yet, but I'm looking at it now. You see now, it's not there. You see? Yeah, it's diminishing, and every time it's like getting better and better and better and better and better. It is so amazing, and she's looking so young. Look at her eyes. Look at the beauty sitting here right now. It's amazing, and it's Riddle's miracle.
Yes, so yes,
You
so
know, somebody said, because my site is Riddle's miracle, he said, oh, I thought it's a miraculous thing, like you are a pastor, and so it's like a miracle water you're going to give to me. I'm like,
oh,
boy, that is not. That is not. It's sometimes I hear things and it makes me laugh and laugh and laugh. Yeah. And so this is what riddles can do for you. And you can see Sika is healthy. You look at her face, look at her eyes, look at everything. You can see the beauty of good herb in her. Ah, Sika, God bless you
God has been
for
good.
allowing riddles to affect your life. This is
Yes,
so amazing. Give
yes.
me tears when I see Sika or when I talk to her. It's amazing. God bless you.
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Many, many months I have not been able to even have normal periods. But
Ah.
in the last 4 months,
Hmm.
October, November, December, January, without fail, on time, I can almost predict when it's happening, and it happens. Me, no periods. I
Hmm.
can go for 2 years and not have a period
Hmm.
without forced
Ah.
medication. Now I can have a period. Me too. I can have periods
Hmm.
of my own.
So now
So
everything fertility area is working
everything
right. It's
getting done.
responding.
Eh,
Even babies can even come.
I know.
Yes, because everything is responding now. Everything is working now. Yeah. So we are not giving up on anything. Don't ever say, I can't help. You don't know what is coming,
Yes,
Sika. With
God
this
is,
thing, anything is possible.
it's true. Yes. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Pastor Patience,
It
and
was, my
everybody.
God, my love. Ah, we see we can't even go. Can't you all see? Every time my servant Sika is talking about radars, even back door, this is how it's like. We can't
2
stop
hours,
talking. We'll be
3
talking
hours,
the
2
whole day,
hours.
testing, like sending messages, but we are all working. So we don't normally talk like talking on the phone, but we'll be sending messages throughout the day. And this is how when we were coming, I'm like, we all have a lot to do today. So we're like, we're going to do, I said the maximum is 45 minutes. And I think
1 hour,
I'm
50
looking now,
minutes.
I'm like,
That's it.
we passed. We added another 45 minutes.
I
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
that is how we have joy in radars. We have joy talking about it. Please, if you need it, don't procrastinate, don't hesitate. Please, please, please run and get your hand on radars. It's going to turn your life around. The joy. You know, one lady called me, like I receive every day, there's so much information, people telling me, and I'm jumping here and there. A lady called me yesterday. She said, "Ah, Pastor Patience, as soon as I took that in, it's like my brain, I'm happy, and I don't get sad anymore. Like everything changed in my brain.
Mhm.
And I had confidence." One thing he said, when I had confidence, like I was able to talk to people. And he said, when you have confidence. That's what someone who was on um what should I say, Sika? DROG. Can I use another word? I don't even know. What can I use to? Because I
Mm,
can't say, yeah.
mm,
Okay, let's spell. I just spell it so you know what it is. That
yes.
one was abusing that thing,
Wow.
and he took it the first time, and since then he said something was telling him that thing is not good. Don't take it again. And sometimes when you tell people that when they take it, your brain, everything start coordinating, start communicating, and then you will see, as the Bible said, know the right from the wrong. Your own brain is going to tell you. That's this man in Germany. And the first day he took it, he said he used to smoke a lot. He used to take this thing soda a lot, like every second. And he said something was telling me that soda is not like he said he didn't even have the taste, the urge to even go and drink that soda. He didn't have the urge to go and do it. And
Wow.
his people at his workplace, 5 people bought it because of what happened to him. The same day, he took it the next day. As he was talking to me, 5 people signed up and bought it. This is
Wow.
amazing. Like
Wow.
if I want to bring testimonies here, it's too much. And that fills me up and that makes me go and having my joy every day, the energy every day. It is the testimonies people are giving to me. And there are people with this mindset. I teach energy. So people with this mindset, they come to me like, I don't know if it's gonna work. And I this and that and that. And those
Mm,
people, they don't see anything because
mm.
you already, your
Close.
mind is spirit. Already, cloud your mind that you are not going to receive that what your body needs. And Redox is not a medication, it's not fruit and juices, vegetables, anything, exotic juices, vitamins. It is in you. So your own body is going to do what it has to do for you. So if you block your system, your body system, nothing is going to happen for you. It's become toxin. Even when you like nothing is going to go through because you blocking every signal. That's what we call a radar signal molecules. You are
Mm.
blocking every signal, so it's not going to do anything for you. Miss Zika, I'll hand over to you.
Oh, what more can I say? Like I'm just enjoying and soaking in all the energy around here. It's just so exciting to see that people are actually taking the bull by the horns, doing what
Mhm.
they have to do, and lives are being transformed.
Yeah,
I can't remember the guy's name anymore, Pastor P. I think his name was Gene. Do you remember that
yeah,
video?
Dean, yeah, Dean.
That
Dean.
testimony is something. And
What happened to Dean is just like similar to what happened to me,
wow.
but mine was worse. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dean can brush his teeth. I could not. Like the coordination, even though I would do it, but it would be hitting the back of my gums, like it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, so it's just similar to what I went through. Yeah. Thank God I'm still here.
What really got me about that video was that he'd been given 4 months left to
Yes.
be here
Hmm.
and to put his house in order. If he doesn't have
And
a
they
will.
told me the same thing, Sika. They told me
Wow.
the same thing. You
Wow.
heard it over and over. So what happened to him is just similar to, can you believe that a living being and you have kids? For him, he's a little, he's a man. So like giving him, like, set your house in order. Like, you can't make it. There's nothing we can do anymore. They've tried everything. And he was also talking about the money that he spent.
Oh,
Because you'll be going to all these private, physician, naturopath, days, functional medicine, days everywhere, and you have to pay from your pocket. So by the time they will tell you they can't do it, you have spent about $200,000.
hmm.
And
Hmm.
yet still they could not do anything. And this radar that I was buying less than $1,000 a month because I needed more. I needed to take half bottle that Sika showed you a day. In a day. And so can you imagine how much I was spending to take? And I had to use a lot of gel too and other things because every nutrient was out of my body. So they have to air everything back, put everything back, not just the red or salon, other things too that I was on. Yeah, because I needed the nutrients too. Mhm. If your body is not assimilating any nutrients that you're eating, you put it into your body,
Hmm.
nothing is getting, the cells are not getting the nutrients. So that was what happened to me too. So it was sad, but thank God I'm here. Now
Yes.
assimilation is great, amazing. Everything is getting to my system. I don't take all the things that I don't need anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God has been good.
It's been so good. Very,
Yeah.
very good to me.
Yes. Yeah. We've heard everything that Pastor P has spent time explaining to us. We spent a lot of time on this video. We've left everything because, we just want everybody to experience this joy that we are feeling in ourselves. We want everybody else to experience the same thing in our lives. The fact of it is that whether you're having discomfort or not right now, the fact is we all need redox in our bodies. Take it or not, it's true. We all need
Yes.
it. If you're aging, it's declining 10% every 10 years minimum. And if you're like me and you've had all these other things that have been done, if I tell you the hormones that have been pumped into my system, the medicines that I've had to take, Pastor Patience, if I show you my medicine box, you will cry for me. Like a chicken popping pills. When chicken are pecking at corn, like that. Every
Wow.
day, 10, 15, 20 tablets, 3 times a day, just to stay alive. And today, all I have to do is to do this, just this, just this, just this, and put this on me. Just put this on myself. Oh, yeah, you won't understand. But seriously, you need to have your redox topped up so your body can do what it's supposed to do. And you can stop putting all those chemicals that, by the way, your body doesn't even know how to use. It now
Mm-hmm.
has, your brain has to think about, what is this thing that Sika is taking? What is this? And it has side effects on top of it. So the reason why, Pastor P, I was having this big medicine box is because, like, let's say I have pain in my knee, I have
Mm-hmm.
to take naproxen, but
Mm-hmm.
naproxen is an acid that will damage my
Yes.
gut. So
Yes.
now I have to take something to coat the lining of my
Beginning of
tummy
your, oh
first.
God.
It's been a
And
journey.
wait before you take this.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's been a journey.
I understand.
Mm.
Yeah, because that's what I used to do, giving medication to people. Yeah. And sometimes when it comes, they deliver it and you read about the side effect of it. Mm.
Hmm.
We thank
It's been
God.
a journey. Yes, God has been good. So please don't procrastinate. Don't listen and think, well, I'll do it next week. I'll do it next month. It may not be, you may not be here at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So please, the time to do it is now. Pastor Patience is on Facebook as Patience O. Edwards. Please, if you go to her platform, she has a wonderful cover picture and it has her contact number there. Unfortunately, we can't put it on here. So please go. And if you need to contact her, you can follow her page or send her a friend request. A lot of people have been sending messages to her. If you haven't friend requested her, it goes to spam. She doesn't see it.
Yes.
Her
Yes.
signal is broken. She's not seeing it.
Mm-hmm. That signal is broken. You got that right. It's not getting to me. That's why I'm not responding. That's a good one. That's a good analogy, sticker. Because that's why I'm not getting it, because the way I've set up my thing is broken. I can't see it. And also some people, Sika, I responded to them and that's the last. They won't respond back. Maybe they went to Google, saw the price. It's not the same price, even cheaper on our side. What you see out there is high. Sika, you saw something that it was there 400 and something. It's like Ashergios. It's not
What
like
are
that.
you?
So don't go there and mess your brain up. Call me. Call me. It's not like that. We don't sell it like that. It's not. Ours is far cheap, far cheaper. It's not like that. We don't even sell it out there. You don't know. We have shut down over 7,500 pages, fake
Wow.
pages. They're still opening. Every week is adding up. Every week is adding up. So the founder is always urging us, please speak about it. Those that you are on social platform, don't go there, please. It's not the prices that you even see there, it's not that much. And you don't even need one thing, you need different things. Who is going to tell you how much you need to be taking? Maybe let's say you have high blood pressure. You see, today we're going to talk about the lymph nodes and lymph nerves, where you have to the points that you have to apply the gel. Who's going to teach you that? If you have stroke, how many times you have to use the gel
Mm-hmm.
within this? It's not just you go by and take it like that. No, the instruction is not on the bottle. What you see twice a day, whatever, is general thing. FDA wants you to put there. We put it there. Everybody takes it differently.
Hmm.
Everyone takes it differently. I said I was taking half a bottle a day. I can take a full bottle. There's no side effect of it, but it can have a side effect when you have other diseases that you don't know that can affect you. Because for all my sicknesses, I didn't have high blood pressure. I didn't have diabetes. I did not have that. So I could take whatever that I want. I could take the whole bottle. Dr. Silverman, when he got that virus, he took a whole bottle for 7 days. Whole bottle every day for 7 days. So you maybe you also say, oh, okay, I heard Dr. Silverman taking, or Pastor Patience said half bottle, so I'm going to take half bottle. And you have high blood pressure, you have diabetes. Okay, the bottle says 2 ounces, so I'm going to take 2 ounces. It says 60 mil, I'm going to take 60 mil. Please, you may end up something. Your body cannot hold or clean your arteries faster like that. If you have high blood pressure, we have to go slow. Somebody even asked me, why did you order more gel, 4 bottles of liquid for my mom, and you ordered 2 liquid, 8 liquid for me and 4 gel for me? I said, you are not the same as your mom. What your mom has is not the same. What you have is not the same. So you are taking it as maintenance. Your mom has something, and I have to deal. So, oh, now I got it. And this person is a doctor who asked me that question.
Yo, say no more.
This person is a doctor. Yeah. Yeah. um,
Yeah.
so please
Pastor.
contact first. You may not know. That's why we were also saying that people think, oh, I'm not sick. Your body is numb. I'm not sick. So, I can't procrastinate. One day, I had a pastor in Canada. On Mother's Day, the wife was the one who was going to preach 2 years ago. He was sitting in the sofa waiting for we're doing the makeup and everything, women. The wife finished, Pastor, let's go, Pastor. The pastor was gone. Dressed up. Did not say my head hurts, nothing. Pastor was gone. So don't wait. You don't know what's going on in your body. There are people, they will tell me, oh, nothing is wrong with me. And as soon as they take it, this lady, Patience, the one who is on your platform, she will come and give her testimony. Oh, yeah, I don't have anything, but you take it, and because I explain it to her first, you may think you don't have anything. I take Redos. You may feel things in places that there are problems. You may have discomfort, and she was having it all over. So, wow, Pastor, you said it. And as soon as I feel, I said, as soon as you feel that, just apply the gel several times over there. If you don't call me, who is going to teach you this? Who is going to tell you that? And she did it, and she said, as soon as I do what you told me, like, it's like every time it comes and I do it, she said, wow. She called me and she could not stop talking. She could not stop talking. Yeah. So, word to a wise, let's listen and do it as it is. Yes. Don't procrastinate your herb.
That's right. So, Pastor P, I think we'll call it a day. Unless there's some last word for you, I would let you be.
I'm done. I have to go and work and do other things.
Thank you so much, Pastor Patience, for your time, for the love that you have for this platform, for the love that you have for me and this platform. Again, the love that you have for me and this platform is amazing. God richly bless you. I can never thank you enough. I know for a fact that I won't be here in this way if I hadn't met Pastor Patience. How many times have you heard me talk about migraines in 2024 or even in 2023? I'd have been wearing shades. Guys, I don't feel very well today. I'm so sorry. I haven't been able to do video for the last 3 days because I have
I'll be laughing now. And that wasn't a laugh.
Yes. Today, here we are. So God has been good. Don't procrastinate. Don't take chances. Don't gamble on your life. You only have one shot at the life. Take advantage of all the knowledge that you have here and treat and tackle your body's issues because we all have them at the cellular level. That's all I have to say. So thank you so much, Pastor Patience. God bless you.
Thank you, Ms. Zika. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. God bless you all.
Bye-bye.